Hey everybody, Joe with the Joe and Momma D channel here on YouTube. Before I begin, I would like to first ask you to please, if you like the content of our channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you like the content of this particular video, hit that like button. Now, with that said, it's a beautiful day here in Central Texas. Right now it's looks like it's about 68 degrees, and Momma D and I are heading out. I don't know if the shirt gives it away, but this is one of my new shirt Momma D made me from her Momma D's Crafts there on Facebook. And if you can read it, it says "We the People," and it is the shape of a, you guessed it, 9mm. So we're heading out to the range. We finally got some 9mm target rounds in. It's been a long time, year and a half, since anybody has been able to really get any substantial amount of them. So at any rate, just a second. Got the old range bag here, and of course anybody who shoots, they know that the contents of your range bag really matters. One of these things I want to point out are these headsets. Okay, I call them headsets because they're not ear muffs or head or hearing protection. These things are fantastic. They have a little switch on the side. I don't know if you can see that or not, right there on both sides, and you turn them on. They're electronic, and instead of just covering, your ears to protect you from the sounds and everything, from the noise, they allow you to be able to talk back and forth to each other without taking the headphones off or without taking the headsets off. They amplify sound around you, and these things are fantastic. I mean, the last time my son and I were at the range, we were sitting there talking back and forth to each other, and he kind of looked at me with a funny look, and he says, "I can hear those people." There were people way behind us, up near a building, probably about 50 yards away. He said, "I could hear them talking to each other." That's how great these things amplify the sound. Now you think, okay, if they amplify sound, when you shoot, you're going to go deaf. Wrong. They cancel out that sudden noise. And so you don't hear the loud bang. You do hear a little bit of sound, but it's nothing to, as if you weren't wearing them, So if anybody is a serious shooter and doesn't know about these things, go out and get yourself a pair. They're fantastic. You can sit there at the range all day long with them on, talk back and forth, have conversations, be able to shoot without even taking them off. They're fantastic. At any rate, we are also, since we were unable to get the target rounds we normally buy, we had to settle for this brand here. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever used this before or not. If you have, please leave a comment below and let us know what you think. So this is going to be our first day trying. This is the Blazer. We bought this at the Academy, had them actually shipped to the house as soon as we could. We had them sent to us because you can't get ammunition in the stores. So at any rate, they're made by CCI, and no, these are not sponsors of the program. I wish they were, but they're not. But I'm pointing this out because I want to know if any other shooters out there have used it, what they think of them. Everybody's got their preference. Everybody likes certain types of ammunition or certain types of target rounds. So just let us know what you think. We're going to let you know what we think too. So also bringing along a little bit of 22 rounds.
Good morning.
Momma D. So, so that we can use the little, my 6 shooters, and you'll see them later on. They're just, like I said, 22 plinkers, we call them. So, at any rate, we're getting ready to head out and have a great day at the range, or a great few hours, whatever it's going to be. We'll be there as long as we can, and get some practice in, something desperately needed. Anybody who shoots knows that you need to keep practicing all the time. You've got to develop that muscle memory. But at any rate, we're going to see you guys down the road here in just a little bit, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, we're here at the range, and today we've got with us one of the range masters here. His name's Justin, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his job and what he does here at the range. Justin, how you doing? I'm Joe.
Justin.
All right. Basically, tell us what a range master does and is.
So the range master here, we all have NRA range safety officer certifications. All of our range masters have that. Our main job is to make sure that everybody who's down here at least knows a little bit of what they're doing. At the very minimum is staying safe. Keep everything pointed down range all times, trigger discipline, all that good stuff. As long as everybody's minding their P's and Q's, we can kind of give advice every once in a while, help people outside in rifle, stuff like that.
Right.
But the main priority, always number one, is going to be safety.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree 100%. Now, okay, so let's just say, I'm over there and I'm shooting and, I blow through my rounds and I'm ready to change the target. Now, what do I have to do?
So the way we do it here, when it's slow, we just kind of go by ear. When there's more people, about every 15 minutes we'll do a ceasefire. So we'll holler out ceasefire. Everybody will set their guns down on the table and then back up, because I don't know if you can see, our firing line is more or less 100, 125 yards long. So we get everybody to step back, make sure everybody heard us. Once everybody's back, we'll say range is cold. You can go down range, change your targets, tear them down, put up new ones, all that good stuff, and then come back. Once you get back at our range, you'll hang out by the telephone poles behind the line. That way we can make sure somebody's not playing with a gun while you're still down range, or vice versa. We have one static firing line, so if one person has to stop and go down range, the entire line stops. Once everybody gets back, we'll say range is hot. We'll shoot for about 15 minutes or so.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been doing this?
So I'm third generation instructor down here.
I kind of figured you were, it's a family affair, so.
Yeah, so my granddad still teaches out here. My dad used to teach out here. And now I'm the chief instructor. So I teach all the classes that we offer. I can teach the LTC, the NRA classes, hunter education. We've got a few children's courses that we do. I'm out here just about every Saturday, either down here on the range or teaching in the classroom.
Okay, so you just mentioned LTC. Now, for those of you that don't understand or know what that is, LTC in Texas means licensed to carry, and that means you can do what? You can carry both open and concealed. Is that correct?
That's correct. So until just recently, September 1st, about a week ago, you had to have a license to carry a handgun in the state of Texas. 2016 is when we got open carry, so you could carry open or concealed. Now, September 1 started permitless carry, meaning that you can carry a handgun in the state of Texas without a license. There's a few little caveats to that. They created a new sign like 30-5. They got rid of some old signs, like some TABC stuff. Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, I think is what that one stands for.
Right.
They changed up a few of the laws. There's still a few things that LTC holders can do that permitless carry can't. If nothing else, getting your LTC is still a good idea. At least that way you sat in a classroom and you learned about all the laws, when we can actually go through it and go through our PowerPoint to remind us of everything we're supposed to tell you.
Okay.
Because if you don't know the gun laws, it gets tricky real quick.
Well, here's a question for you now. That a lot of people are really, and some family members of ours that have never owned a gun or even had their LCC or anything, and that is, well, now that I have, it's open carry, or it's, permitless carry, I can, stick a gun in my purse and walk around. Now, is that true? Because that's considered concealed, correct?
Yes.
And
So
you have to still be licensed to conceal?
no.
Oh, no.
In the state of
Okay.
Texas, permitless carry applies to both concealed and open carry.
That's good to know, because I was under the impression it was just for open carry. So.
Right.
As far as how you carry a gun, whether it's open, concealed, anything like that, how you carry is the same for LTC holder and permitless carry. The only thing is, if you're open carrying, either with an LTC or permitless, it has to be in a holster. The old saying used to be it had to be in a belt or shoulder holster. That term got deleted whenever they passed the permitless carry bill. So you can carry any type of holster openly.
So if I am now able to, in the state of Texas, carry my gun any way I choose, whether concealed or open, without any training or anything like that, what are the benefits of getting, other than going, having the class and stuff like that, what are the benefits of having the LTC? I mean,
So one thing the LTC does, A lot of the smaller shops like ours, we still have to call in for your background check. Whenever you buy a gun, you have to fill out what's called a 4473, the background check. You still have to fill all that out. And if their system's down, the FBI system's down, and we have to call it in, with their system being down, you just can't have the gun that day because we can't prove that you're not a felon, you're not a bad guy.
That's right. Yep.
If you have an LTC, we just take a copy of that, you walk straight out the door, pass go every time.
There you go.
Another thing, like whenever you carry to the state capitol on government property, you have to have the LTC to carry there. There's a couple of things, school zones. I know you have to have an LTC to carry in a school zone. Permitless carry cannot carry inside of a school
Right.
zone.
All right. Well, Justin, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have some fun here on the range and get some lead therapy in. So we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Taurus Millennium G2, Taurus Millennium G2, Smith & Wesson SW9. And the blinkers, Heritage Rough Riders.
Boy, that was off. I'm not hitting it at all, am I?
Yes, you are. You hit one. Just practice.
Damn. I hit one. Wow. Still, I hadn't shot.
There you go.
Now.
Yeah, not too bad for being, 2 years of out of practice. I'm getting better. Switching up. You're doing better with the Smith & Wesson. All right, let's try the plinker now, the 22. Okay, so that was a lot of fun, but obviously we both need a lot of practice. Like I said, it's been about 2 years since the last time we went to the range, and it shows. It shows a lot. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the interview with Justin. And again, as usual, please subscribe and like and share, please. Spread the word. Joe and Momma D are out here doing all kind of strange things, so who knows what the next video is going to hold. So
Exactly.
yeah. All right, so you guys have a great day. Bye.
Right.